Go racing. Go online. GoRacing.ie. Horse Racing Ireland's official website.
Hello and welcome to the Horse Racing Ireland Racing Preview with me, Sarah Barton, and my colleague Martin Murphy. Today we're previewing racing at Tipperary on Sunday the 7th of October. It's an 8-race card, and the going there at the moment is heavy on the flat course and soft to heavy on the National Hunt course. So let's hope for a bit of dry weather to improve things over the weekend. The first race is going off at 2 o'clock, and we're going to look at 3 races on the day, going first to the feature race, which is the Friends of Tipperary Hurdle Grade 2. This is run over 2 miles. It's going to be a cracking race on Sunday with the Galway hurdle winner Rebel Fitz running, and Captain Seaby, who's finished third to him on that occasion, and also 1000 Stars, who's been running very competitively in Grade 1 company over the last couple of years. Blackster Mountain, of course, is in great form and very fit, so it's difficult to, I suppose, pick a winner, but I probably would have to side with the Galway hurdle winner Rebel Fitz on this occasion.
Well, I think I would just agree with you, Sarah, right. I mean, he's really been a revelation this season. He's been in tremendous form. He won a 2 mile maiden at the flat at Clonmel in May. Then he won the Grimes hurdle here in Tipperary, beating Captain Seaby on that occasion. Yeah. And then, of course, went on and won the Galway hurdle in great style. And then he actually won a Cork last time out, so he's chasing his 5th win in a row here. He's in tremendous form. I think the 2 mile trip will suit him. The testing ground probably won't be majorly in his favour, but I think he'll be able to cope with it. And I think, getting £5 off 1000 Stars, who's been such a wonderful servant for Connections over the years, he actually hasn't been out of the first 3 in his last 15 starts. It's a tremendous record. He's won the French champion hurdle twice. Yeah. Now again, that's over 3 miles, so he's probably better over a longer distance. And maybe on Sunday I think Rebel Fitz might take him just in receipt of £5. However, the interesting thing, Ruby Walsh is actually booked to ride Blackster Mountain, who has been in good form, as you say. He hasn't actually raced over hurdles for over a year and a half, but he has been in good form over fences and on the level as well. He was touring the Galway Plate under big weight, so I'm going to be surprised to see Blackster Mountain put it up to Rebel Fitz on Sunday. I think Captain Seaby should be there or thereabouts again, and it really is a cracking race, and it's great for the National Hunt season to kick off with such a great Grade 2 hurdle. I think Rebel Fitz though could even be an outside bet for the champion hurdle, and if he is going to be that kind of class, he'd want to win this on Sunday. Yeah. His trainers always said that maybe he'd love to go chasing with him. I think Sunday will tell a story whether to persist with hurdles or whether to go chasing. For me, I think he's up to the task on Sunday.
Okay, so switching then from the hurdles back to the flat, and the second race on the day is the Coolmore Stud Home of Champions Concord Stakes. This is a Group 3. There's 7 going to post in this race, and I'm actually going to opt with the fillies in this race. Lady Wingshot, who beat Yellow Rosebud, well, she had 2 poor runs, I suppose at the Curragh recently, but prior to that she beat Yellow Rosebud on 2 occasions. I think you're going to go against me with Dermot Wells' runner.
Well, it's a very tight race this, Sarah, and you're right. This Lady Wingshot and Yellow Rosebud have had 2 great battles in recent months, and on both occasions Lady Wingshot came out on top. Now, as you say, on 2 occasions since then, Lady Wingshot didn't run so good at the Curragh behind Famous Name. She may not have got the mile trip. The ground was quite good on that occasion, and she's probably better on softer ground, which she gets on Sunday. Her last run wasn't too bad when she finished 5th to Marek. That was a decent effort over 6 furlongs. She didn't get a clear run on that occasion. I think 7 furlongs suits her very well. She obviously has to be respected. However, Lady Wingshot has been given her a slight bit of weight on their last 2 meetings, and on Sunday they actually meet on level weights. Now, Lady Wingshot hasn't actually raced until she was second to Yellow Rosebud hasn't actually raced since been second to Lady Wingshot in the Ferry Bridge Stakes over this course and distance here in August. She's a bit fresher than her rival, and for that reason I think Yellow Rosebud might just take it on Sunday. You'd have to respect Custom Cut. He's been a very much improved horse. He loved the heavy ground. His last run, you'd have to forget about that. He didn't run well in Killarney, but he was found to be lame on that occasion. Another horse worth to mention is a horse called Cool Agree, who has been running consistently well all season, but may not be quite good enough to win. An interesting race, but I think this time Yellow Rosebud to beat the old rival Lady Wingshot this time.
Okay, so then we'll look at one of the chase races on the day, and this is the 7th race on the card. It's the Tosh.com Like a Butterfly Novice Chase. It's a Grade 3 run over 2 miles 4. There's 9 going to post in this race, and I'm going to opt for Pride of the Arctic, who has won his last 3 races over fences, and he faced another horse that I like a lot, Ballyadam Brook, who reopposes on Sunday, but I don't know if he'll reverse placings on Sunday with Pride of the Arctic.
Yeah, he certainly has been a revelation since going over fences. So he's been a very good horse over fences. He jumps very well, likes to bowl along in front, and should take plenty of beating on Sunday. He was a good winner at the Stowe when he beat Ballyadam Brook. The third horse on that occasion was Sweet My Lord. Now he started a favourite then, and he just ran a terrible race, for whatever reason. He'd already won very well at Tramore, and he was a very decent hurdler, rated in the 140s in the past. So I wouldn't certainly rule out Sweet My Lord on Sunday. I think he could go close. However, the one I'm going to oppose them all with is a horse called Who Do You Think from the Ollie McKernan yard. This one was going very well in the Kerry National from the front.
Yeah.
He looked like he had a lot of his rivals in trouble when he came down at the fourth last. He was very unlucky on that occasion because he kind of overjumped the fence. He did look the winner at half. Now he's stepping back to 2.5, which may not suit him as well, but he was a good winner at Punchestown early on in the season. He's getting weight off Pride of the Arctic as well. So I think, granted a clear round on Sunday, Who Do You Think could gain compensation for an unlucky fall the last time?
Yeah, and Jackson's Lady is a mare who's at very consistent form as well, so she might be worth an each way bet.
Certainly would be.
So going across the water to one of the biggest races of the year, and that's at Longchamp, and it's the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe, which is going to be run, and it's going to be off at 3:25. There's a big field of 18, and I suppose sometimes the French races are notorious for being a little bit unlucky in running. And like we did lose last year's winner Dane Dream when she was withdrawn during the week, and also Snow Fairy and Nathaniel.
Yeah.
But the race was boosted with the addition of Camelot, of course, the dual Derby winner and Guineas winner, and then unfortunately just missed out on the Triple Crown. But I think he could win a big race from a low draw.
Yeah, he's got a good draw in stall 5. Frankie Dettori is riding on Sunday, as Joseph is riding St Nicholas Abbey, and he's another one with a good each way chance. It all depends really, I think, on the ground, Sarah. I wouldn't think Camelot would be too happy about soft ground, but I think it's supposed to dry on Sunday, so hopefully, if he's the horse that we all think he's going to be, I think he needs to win this arc. Looks a bit of a substandard race this year. As you said, the 3 big horses came out last week, so I think to redeem his reputation, you'd have to fancy him to win. However, there's a good Japanese horse there called Orfevre, won the Prix last time out. He's a very good horse in Japan, and he was the favourite for a long time, but he probably will be. He was soaked by Camelot on Sunday. I think Sanwa, he won the French Derby. It was a messy race, but he's probably a better horse than people think because he won the Prix Neil last time out as well. He could go very well.
Low draw as well.
Low draw as well. Great Heaven's interesting. She loved the soft ground. Could reach the frame. And I like Sea Moon as well from the Sir Michael Stout yard. He hasn't ran since disappointing in the King George, but I remember Sir Michael Stout did this with Workforce a couple of years ago. He ran badly in the King George and came on to win the arc. So a fascinating race. Hopefully Camelot will win. For me, I would back Sea Moon each way.
Sea Moon each way. So good advice there from Martin. Next week we'll be looking at Fairyhouse on Saturday and the Curragh and Limerick on Sunday. So our selections for racing at Tipperary will be on the screen shortly. So enjoy and thanks for watching.
Go racing. Go online. GoRacing.ie. Horse Racing Ireland's official website.